Russian jets bombing Syria. Images like these are commonplace since Russia decided to enter the war in support of the Assad regime last September. But these jets have come from Iran, a first for Moscow and for Tehran, which had not authorized the use of its bases by an outside force since 1979. Though undoubtedly a tactical and logistical advantage for Russia, the two powers' main interests are clearly political. In recent days, the two have stepped up meetings and declarations. These historic allies of Damascus who wish to keep Assad in power now represent a powerful front. Their support for the Syrian regime is unequivocal. Alauddin Borojerdi is head of the Iranian Parliamentary Commission on National Security and Foreign Policy. Because Syrian people stand on the first line of resistance, we stand by Syria's side. We came here to announce our support for Syria. Standing shoulder to shoulder with Russia brings Iran back onto the world stage in a show of force. For Russia, a powerful comeback in the geopolitical focal point of the Middle East is at stake. Stopping radical Sunni Islam is essential for Moscow. Predominantly Shiite Iran seemingly won't threaten Russia's interests in the former republics of the Caucasus. Moscow has everything to gain from a strong axis formed with Iran and Turkey. Their sights are certainly set on counterbalancing US influence in the region. Andrew Tabler is from the Washington Institute for Near East Policy.
This marks the first time that Russia has based out of Iran and marks an escalation in terms of the fight in Syria, not necessarily militarily, but in terms of the Russian alignment with Iran in places like Syria. And we can see very clearly that the Russians are playing a very strong political cards in places like Syria, while the United States is at best playing defense.
With this backdrop, the tension between Moscow and Ankara could not have lasted. Reconciliation is therefore underway. Iran welcomed this tripartite axis despite its historical enmity for Ankara. Unprecedented alliances are emerging to ward off Western influence in the region. Professor Hussein Bajé is from the Middle East Technical University.
Mistrust, I would say, from Turkish side to Americans, to NATO, and to Europeans altogether, and showing more trust to Putin. It is something new in our relations.
The US will see this tripartite alliance as a significant threat to its dominance in the region, though Moscow has said that it is close to a deal with Washington on closer cooperation between them in Syria.